Hey guys, TGKS Productions. So in this video, I'm bringing you Chapter 7 of The Last of Us Part 2, Packing Up. So this chapter is the end of what is considered Chapter 1 for the game. I didn't really realize that the gameplay of The Last of Us Part 2 is actually split up into chapters. However, they are very large, similar to The Last of Us Part 1, maybe even larger. So I consider those as acts. I broke up acts, or what are considered the chapters in the game, into smaller chapters, if that makes sense. Not to make that very confusing, but I'm at the end of Act 1. Again, I split it into smaller chapters, just so it's not as overwhelming for the channel, because again, it would be extremely long. So at this point in the chapter, after the very horrific event that occurred in Chapter 6, Ellie is beginning to go on her journey of retribution, which was talked about greatly by Naughty Dog when this game was being advertised as sort of the point of the story, what is going to be happening, the course of it. And it is sort of beginning in this chapter and is definitely going to take off more in the next chapter. Again, this story of retribution for what happened. So that is basically what is going on in Packing Up. It's a fairly short chapter. It's not extremely long. It's a very sort of slow-paced chapter after what happened in the last chapter. One thing I will say is if you do end up playing through this when you're actually in Joel's house, you'll see that obviously in this chapter. In Jackson, there's a number of different like journal entries or artifacts you can find, and I believe I found all of them according to like, or what you'd be considered to get for a trophy. However, there are some other ones that I noticed when I was watching back that I didn't necessarily look at. So definitely, if you ever play through this, make sure you explore the entire house. There's a number of things that Ellie will reminisce on besides ones that are considered for just her entry or journal entries and artifacts. So definitely do take note of that if you're playing through this chapter. Also, I will likely do a guide at the very end of this Last of Us Part 2 playthrough documenting where all the collectibles are through the entire game. So I will likely be working on that as well, but obviously that'll be in the future. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoy this playthrough, and let's get into this video.
Oh my god. Ellie?
Ellie.
I'm sorry.
Jesse! They're down here!
Hey.
Hey.
Could I sit down, please?
Yeah.
Maria wants to make sure you're eating.
She can't stop us.
To have the guys that we would need to do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this you talking or is this her?
It's a valid point.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know for certain that they're from Seattle.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
What's the WLF move?
What are you doing? You know what? I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you want to come with me, great.
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't talk me out of this.
Give me a day to talk to Maria. Okay? There's gotta be some folks you can spare.
And if she won't budge?
Well, I'll figure something out. One day. Please.
Fine.
Okay. Okay.
I want to stop at his house before we leave. I just have to pick something up. Okay.
I couldn't get to the horses. Looks like Tommy took one. Matt Maria's got the stables locked down.
Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way. A car or a horse or something.
Okay.
This makes getting to Seattle a lot harder.
Then it's gonna be harder.
You can still change your mind, you know?
I know.
Just don't want you to feel like you have to.
Ellie. You go, I go. End of story.
You need to get your backpack.
I hid it by the east gates. I figured we'd want to slip out that way. Hey. What do you need? I can go get it.
I want to do it.
Okay.
I'm okay. Come on.
I'll hang out down here.
Thanks. Everything okay?
Maria, I'm headed to Seattle. I wish I could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her. Take her guns, lock up the horses, maybe lock her up. Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always, Tommy. He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him. You should have given us a group to go after those fuckers.
I wish I could.
You gonna try to lock me up?
I'd prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here?
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
Of course.
All right. Get going, you're losing light.